Hello, everyone. Hello, the regular participants, those who are interested in learning English grammar, not only for construction but also for communication, verbal communication, and also for business communication, and at the same time for speaking English fluently. Hi, everyone. I am a little late, but I have kept my promise that I will be live streaming tonight, and tonight's live streaming, or the topic of live streaming, is noun, and the types of nouns, their peculiarities, and their uses in sentences. It's a very humble topic, but it has some peculiarities or tidbits of grammar. However, let us start the topic, because no participant has yet joined. What is a noun? Actually, from the very beginning, we have learned that a noun is the name of anything. The name of anything. It's a very simple definition. A noun is the name of anything. But when you are asked, what are the types of nouns? What are the types of nouns? And the students will give answer that there are mainly 5 types of nouns. For example, proper noun, common noun, material noun or concrete noun, whatever you may like, material noun or concrete noun, abstract noun, and at the same time collective noun. So, I am going to discuss all these types of nouns with concrete examples. I have already given you the definition of noun. What is the definition? A noun is the name of anything. So let us first take up proper noun. Proper noun is actually a noun which suggests only the names, any kind of name, that is proper noun. For example, Tom, Dick, Harry, Robin, Sita, Gita, Ram, Sam, Jadu, etc. All these are proper nouns because, and at the same time, it may be the name of a river, it may be the name of a mountain, it may be the name of a hill, etc. For example, the Ganges flows from the source, that is Uttarakhand, for about 2025 kilometers. The Ganga. The Ganga is the holiest river. The Ganga. The Jumna or Jamuna flows through Delhi. Clear? Flows through Delhi. Okay? So, Ganga, Jamuna, Sindhu, Saraswati, Jalangi, all these names are proper noun. They belong to the proper noun. So, what is a proper noun? A proper noun is the name of anything. It may be the name of a person. It may be the name of an object. It may be the name of a mountainous region. For example, the Kanchenjunga is the highest peak. Clear? The Kanchenjunga. The Himalayas. The Alps. All these are the examples of proper noun. The Sundarbans. The Sundarbans is actually the forest of mangroves. The Sundarbans. The Amazon. All these are actually names. And when you get the names of anything else, you are sure that it is proper noun. Now let us conclude that a proper noun suggests the name of any object, any person, any river, any mountain, any hill, any forest, etc. Clear? And I have already given you many examples in sentences. Clear? But let us discuss common noun. Common noun is actually a noun that suggests a class. That suggests a class, but it is also the name, but the name of a class. For example, India is a country in which there are many rivers. So, rivers is a common noun. It is suggesting a class, all rivers. Clear? When in distress, when you are in a miserable condition, books are your sole companions. When you are in a miserable condition or in sadness, you are sure that books are your companions. So, books is actually common noun because it is suggesting a class, that is book. The river. For example, another example I am giving. Trees are our best friends. Trees are our best friends. So, trees are actually the examples of common noun because it is a class. We are suggesting all trees. We are suggesting all books. We are suggesting all rivers. So, when we suggest a class but name, it is common noun. Just try to understand the matter. What is the difference between a proper noun and a common noun? Proper noun is also the name of anything, and common noun is also the name, but it is not the specific name. It is a class. Clear? That is why it is called common noun. Another example of common noun I am giving. For example, there are many boys in our school. Near about 1,000 boys read in our school. So boys is a class, and that is why it is not proper noun. It is common noun. Clear? If you don't understand, I am discussing and sharing my ideas with you very slowly and in a very effective manner so that you can grasp the matter. So I have discussed both proper noun and common noun. And if there is any doubt, please type your doubt and I will try my level best to solve the problems. In the meantime, my dear viewers or participants, welcome. Thank you. Thank you very much for welcoming me, and I am at your service. It is my duty to be online or live streaming because this is my habit, and habit is the second nature. However, while I am discussing with you, in the meantime, requesting all of you to at least give like, comment and share. And if not possible to share, please subscribe my channel and Easy Step to English Grammar. This is my expectation, nothing else. Common noun is a noun which has peculiar name. What is key difference between two proper noun and common noun? Yes, this is a very pertinent question. Common noun is a class. My dear friend, you know that common noun is a total class. For example, I have many flowers in my garden, but boys are the most beautiful flowers of all. I am taking from Oscar Wilde's The Selfish Giant. Hello, my friend, try to understand. I have many flowers in my garden, but boys are the most beautiful, or the children are the most beautiful of all. So the children are the class and the boys are also the class, and flowers is also the class. So flowers, boys or children are all common nouns. Clear? But if you say that three boys, Ram, Sam and Jadu, were playing in my garden. So Ram is proper noun because it is a specific name. It is the specific name of a boy. Sam is a proper noun because it is the specific name of a boy. And Jadu is also a proper noun because it is the specific or particular name of a boy. Clear? This is the difference. And we are playing in my garden. But garden is a common noun. Garden is a common noun because there are so many gardens, and garden belongs to the category of common noun. Clear? I have already given you the example. There are many forests and rivers in our country. Both forests and rivers are common noun, belong to the common noun category. And if you say the Sundarbans is the forest of mangrove, the Sundarbans is actually proper noun because it is suggesting a specific name. Hello, my dear friend. Again, I am telling you, you say the Amazon is the deepest forest of all jungles. So, jungles is a common noun, but the Amazon, it is the proper noun. It is suggesting the name of a jungle. I hope I am able to make you understand the difference between a proper noun and a common noun. If yes, please type yes. And if no, please type no. And I am again try my level best to make you understand. Clear? Now, let us dwell on material noun. What is a material noun? Material noun is actually a noun that can be perceived by our senses. That is eyes, nose, chakhu, korno, nasika, jivha, tok. We have 5 senses. Eyes, yes. He has written yes, and I am very pleased that my dear friend has understood the difference between proper noun and common noun. And many people, even if they are on the threshold of retirement, often confuse between proper noun and common noun. And that is why I have picked up this topic for you. And what I am telling is from my classroom teaching experience, because I taught for about 37 years in a higher secondary school as an English teacher, and that is why I am sharing my ideas. I know where the shoe pinches. I know where the shoe pinches because many of the students confuse. Now let us come to material noun, and its another name is concrete noun. And the question may automatically arises. A question may automatically arise, what is the material noun or concrete noun? Actually, a material noun or a concrete noun is a noun or a word that can be perceived by our 5 senses, like eyes, nose, ears, clear? Chakhu, korno, nasika. Nose, mouth, that is taste, and our body skin. Body skin. So we have 5 senses, and what we can sense by our body, by our nose, by our ears, by our nose, and by our eyes are called material noun or concrete noun. For example, iron is a hard metal. Iron is a hard metal. You see that you the sentences because you will have to understand what is proper noun, what is common noun, and what is material noun. Here iron is material noun because it is very hard and it can be felt by touch. It can be felt by touch. Clear? Iron is a hard material. So hard is an adjective and material is actually a common noun. Material is a common noun. Iron is a hard material. Second sentence, I may say, water has no color. Water has no color. So water is actually here material noun because it can be felt by touch, and if it flows through your hand, you can feel that it is water. Clear? Water has no color. So water is actually a material noun. Gold is a very costly metal. Gold is a very costly metal. So gold is actually material noun or concrete noun. Costly is adjective and metal is actually common noun. Clear? And I have given you all these examples: iron, water, gold, etc. But you see that no article has been used before material noun. Hello, my viewers. If you feel any doubt, you are my listeners, type what you feel and I will clear your doubt. You see that there is no article before material noun or concrete noun. For example, you will use article when there is the it is the material noun of a particular place. For example, the iron of Jamshedpur or the steel of Jamshedpur is very costly. The iron of Jamshedpur is very costly. Clear? The iron of Jamshedpur. Here I have used the because Jamshedpur is a place and it is the iron of Jamshedpur. Hello viewers, you see I have used the iron of Jamshedpur. Sugar is sweet. Sugar is material noun and some say that sugar is common noun. Whatever may be the case, the sugar of Java is very sweet. The sugar of Java is very sweet. Clear? Here I have used the. Why? Because it is the place Java and I am mentioning the sugar of Java. Sugar is common noun, but I have used the sugar of Java. Gold. The gold of Sri Lanka is very cheap. The gold of Sri Lanka, gold is material noun, it is obvious. But you can use the when you are mentioning the gold of a particular place. The gold of Sri Lanka is very cheap. Clear? Thus, for example, milk is white. Milk is a common noun and you may use the if you say the milk of a black cow is very sweet. The milk of a black cow is very sweet. The milk of a black cow. So you can use the in the case of material noun or concrete noun, and in the case of common noun when you are mentioning or suggesting the noun of a particular place, of a particular area, etc. However, I have already discussed proper noun and common noun. I have given you innumerable examples. I have tried to make you understand the difference between proper noun and common noun. And I have also discussed, just I am summing up, I have also discussed material noun or concrete noun. And lastly, I have tried my level best to make you understand where you can use the definite article in the case of common noun and material noun. Clear? This is what I have already given you. And tonight I should think that tomorrow I will give you the examples of abstract noun. I will give you the example of collective noun, etc. What is said? No one why do you keep teaching? Rangan Mukherjee, sir. No one writes. Okay, whatever you like. I have already told you to take your exercise book and pen with you, because I am delivering my teaching in a very slow manner, so that the participants or those who are interested may write them down or take the examples so that they can use in their communicative approach, in their writing English, in their speaking English, and in many places where they like. And that is why I am advising them to take their exercise book and pen. I have no objection, and if you say I may be slower than ever. Okay, stay safe, stay mellow. Good night today. And the next day, what I am going to discuss, just I am going to discuss Rangan. You may leave the class because I think that you are wasting your time. You are wasting your time, nothing else. You are wasting your time and you are doing nothing. You have no interest in English. Okay. Whatever may be the case, I promise or I swear that tomorrow, Rangan Mukherjee, no sir, I am not. Thank you very much for your interest. Nothing else. Actually, I cannot deviate from my habit. It is my habit because I am a retired teacher and I cannot but say something rubbish about English grammar, and my lecture may seem to be rubbish to many of the participants because they do not like English grammar. However, what I should discuss the next night is abstract noun and collective noun. And tonight, I think that I have given you enough. And try to recapitulate, practice at home. I think you will like, comment, share and subscribe my channel, an easy step to English grammar.